We are continuing our work in the geometry.dwg file, which I have already provided to you in the resources section of this video. To start afresh, I did like you to erase the tables which we had drawn previously. We are still zoomed into our workspace, so go ahead and select those objects by clicking on them just like how I am doing, and once you are done, right click and select erase. It's a good practice to get comfortable with this workflow. Select, right click and erase. It keeps your workspace clean and your methodology consistent. Now we are going to recreate that table with the circle in the middle. But this time we are using the Polyline command. This is a powerful tool, but it involves some direct distance entry and frequent right clicking, so you might want to watch me do it once before trying it yourself. So I click on the Home tab Draw panel and select Polyline. Now I'll click anywhere in my drawing board. Now when I see the green tracking line, I will type 10 feet and hit enter. Now I want to draw an arc over here. So I'll press A for arc and I'll give the radius as 5 feet and hit enter. Now I want to draw a line. You can see it is still in the arc mode. So to convert this into a line, I'll press L for line, and then when I see the green tracking line, I will type 10 feet and press enter. Finally, I want to again draw an arc. So I'll press A for arc, and this time I'll just click on the end point over here. So the cursor snaps instantly to the end point. I'll click over there. Now to end my Polyline command, I'll press enter and my table is ready. Now I want to draw a circular inlay in the center. So I'll again go in the draw panel and from circle I'll select center radius. I'll bring my mouse and just touch the upper side of the table till I get the green triangle. Remember, do not click it. Then go to and touch the right side of the table till you see a green triangle and do not click over there. And then when you come to the intersection, click over there and give the radius as 2 feet and hit enter. So our table with circular inlay is ready. Let's zoom in a couple of points. And now let's assume that I want to draw a polygon, that is a multi-sided figure in the center. So for drawing the polygon, you have to again click in the Home tab, Draw panel, and where you see rectangle, when you click on the flyout next to it, you will see polygon. So AutoCAD is asking me enter the number of sides. So I want to create a polygon of 6 sides, so I will type 6. Next it is asking me specify the center of the polygon. So I'll just touch the border of the circle and I get the center and I click over here. This becomes the center of my polygon. Then AutoCAD is asking me whether you want inscribed or circumscribed. Inscribed means within the borders of the circle and circumscribed means outside the circle. So I want to create a inscribed circle. Then AutoCAD is asking me for the radius. I will type 2 feet, hit enter, and my inscribed polygon is ready. Now if I want, I can erase the outer circle. I can click on the circle, right click and select erase. And now my table is ready with a hexagonal inlay. Next, I will zoom out and let's see what's happening over here. So here you can see there are two cabins and I want to create a casual partition in the form of a wavy wall over here. So AutoCAD provides you a command called as Spline. So again in the Home tab in the Draw panel, I click on this flyout and let me pin it. And here you can see you have the spline fit, which draws a spline with fit points, and you have a spline CV, draws a spline with control vertices. Right now we'll select the first one, spline fit. So AutoCAD is asking me specify the first point. So I'll zoom here and this becomes my first point. Now it's asking me for my second point. So I can go on specifying this way and my spline is getting ready. And finally I'll click on the edge of this wall to end my spline. Now when you want to end your spline command, just press enter. So a casual wall is ready. Now you want to give a thickness to this wall. So for giving the thickness, AutoCAD provides a command called as offset. So I will type O for offset and AutoCAD asks me what is the offset distance. I will type 2 inch and hit enter. Then select the object to offset and side to offset. And the thickness of my wall is ready. Now if I want to extend this wall to touch this end, I'll press enter to end the offset command. And I will type extend to extend the line. And then I'll just click on this line and it will extend and touch over here. In same way I'll click on this line and it will extend and touch over here. And my casual curvy wall is ready, which we had created using the spline command of AutoCAD. To end the extend command, just press escape. So friends, in this video tutorial, we have seen how to use the Polyline command and create this circle. Then we seen how to use the Polygon command and create this hexagonal inlay. And finally we seen how to use the spline command and create this curved wall. We'll see you again in the next lecture.